right, welcome in, everybody.
Wait.
All right, welcome in, everybody.
Hold on.
Episode 148.
Wait,
Hello,
I'm not
everybody.
in yet.
You haven't
Hey,
seen
welcome.
my face in quite a while. I actually have a beard now since the last time I've been on.
Yeah, he looks homeless.
Rip Van Winkle.
Ew.
Yeah, well, you should have took your hat
He
off so
looks
they
like
could see your hair.
You know Polar Express.
Yeah.
The guy at the top of the Polar Express. That's what he looks like
he
right
does
now.
look like that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm all gray. They call me the gray ghost.
I found a couple gray hairs.
Wait,
in
have
my
we
head.
started yet, Job?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you started it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we started. How was my intro?
Perfect.
Subpar.
Good.
Perfect.
Yeah, but the
Sleeping
problem
under a
was
dumpster.
we didn't have anybody clap.
No,
That's all
Chris
right.
wasn't
I'll
here.
find
That's
it.
the problem.
That's okay. I'll find
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
a union job, I think, isn't it?
it. Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I've been away for quite a long time with basketball, bocce, a million other things in here. So thanks to these guys for covering on the podcast. It's great to be back with you guys. Matt, Chris, Cools. What a trio we got here today.
Chris isn't here today.
Oh, did I say Chris?
You didn't say me, but you
Oh,
said
Joe.
Chris.
Forget about Joe.
Joe.
What is Joe will put the insert of Chris's face over him for the whole broadcast.
Yeah, you could do that, though, can you?
Yeah,
you?
I'm
I
sure he
could,
will
yeah.
get crafty.
Yeah, so anyway, Chris, she almost said it again.
I almost put that. I'll put that picture. We had that family album for the Christmas party, and he said, there's a picture of Chris. He said, never put that up there again. I don't want any pictures of me this year. He said he looked horrifying in the pictures that were
Which
on
one?
there. From the Christmas party last year, we had a picture of like Jarrett took
Oh,
pictures.
yeah, yeah.
Somebody, Yank Kim took
Yeah, it was
pictures.
up on the
Yeah, and there was a
big
picture
TV.
of him holding the cup, and he said he looked horrifying. He doesn't want
Yeah.
to be on any other pictures again.
Chris is a handsome guy.
Jeez, what
Chris
the hell
is a
happened to
good-looking
him?
dude.
Yeah.
How come it's our family's curse that we can't grow good facial hair?
I'm terrible.
That is weird.
gotta-
Ace and Mike do
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mike's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Mike's.
I don't even like it, though. It's just after a few
You
days,
know
I
what?
get annoyed. It itches me.
You
so.
know what? And I just get tired of feeling it going into my
Right,
mouth.
in your mouth and
I
your-
can. Listen.
into my neck.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Joe Dolan's beard. Have you guys seen Joe Dolan's
Yeah.
beard? It is the most thickest, darkest, biggest beard I've ever seen. I don't know how he can
Eats.
I would love that.
eat. No.
Well, Jeff, yours is always in your mouth.
It's always in my mouth
You need
because
a
I
good-
don't trim these corner
See, now that
pieces.
is annoying.
And I
Like
don't.
Raleigh
well, I
Felcher.
don't
Find
trim
yourself
them.
licking
Well,
it
here's the problem.
doing this all the
My
time?
beard is so horrible that it doesn't connect at the corners of my mouth, so I grow my mustache out
cover up the
to
patches?
cover it
Yeah,
out.
okay,
yeah.
I get
So,
it.
but now every time I eat a burger or soup
you
or
always-
some, it just
Yeah,
it
you're
like
always like
it
this.
just sucks into my mouth like I'm a walrus.
Cool, you got a good beard.
Thank you. Yeah,
No,
I
yours
grew it
is really
myself.
good.
Yeah.
You did what?
I grew it myself.
Did Rodney show you how?
No, I just
you
over time.
You sounded like you were planting a garden.
Yeah, yeah.
I grew it myself.
Yep,
He looked on YouTube
Starter
how to do
seed
it.
kit,
Yeah.
like
Hey,
chia pet.
Now,
Watered it.
is this a fallacy or a fact? The more you shave it, the thicker it comes in.
Jubb says it's
full
not.
blown-
I think it's a myth.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you need to trim it like. So if you want to grow like a normal beard, I think you need to get like a trimmer instead of shaving it clean and trying to grow it back and it gets patchy. You need to like, you know what
Trim
I
it
mean?
and
Like,
make it
even
look-
it out.
Yeah. Is
No,
that what you do?
That's what I did.
What kind of razor do you have?
At Phillips. Well, just same
Phillips
thing as
Norelco.
What is it? What do you have to set it on a certain thing and then you could just go through, or do you have to?
You just put like a little attachment on it, like 3, 5, whatever number you
Oh.
want. You just get through.
And then you don't have to worry about like cutting it too tight or
No.
something.
Or only shaving half your face.
Yep.
Do you cut your own hair too?
No, I wish.
How do people do that?
I wish I could do that.
How do you cut your hair? How can you cut the back?
The,
The only
neck, the
time I-
neck's impossible.
Yeah.
How can you cut the back of your head?
They got a mirror. I've seen people do it, and they look
Coop,
at the mirror.
That's a
Coop
skill.
cuts his own hair.
Oh, Matt, who do you get? Who cuts your hair?
A lady out in Elm Grove that's been cutting my hair for
What's
a long
her?
time.
Where at?
Down there at the Elm Terrace shopping. She's been at a couple different shops, but she's out there in Elm Terrace now. So she's been cutting my hair since
Where's the haircut place out
right
there?
down by Elm Grove Subs, right in that plaza there.
Right there by High Valley Wards.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
What's the name of that
Main
place?
attractions.
Main Attractions.
Yeah.
What do you pay for a haircut?
I think I'm grandfathered in at the good prices. I usually give her $20 to just, you know.
And that covers your
Yeah,
cutting
that
it?
covers. Yeah, because I mean,
That's-
back when I was first paying, it was probably like 10. Now it's probably like, I think a stranger she may charge $20, but I think for me I get about a $15 and a $5 tip. So
Yeah, that's what
and my hair is always easy to cut, because it's not long.
I
Yeah.
can't tell you the last time that I've been in a
Went a
barber's
barber's chair?
I
You and
can't
Ace.
tell you.
When's the last time either one of you went?
I can't tell you.
What's the plan for you down the road?
Well,
with
we were supposed to have this
Down the
this
road.
really awesome weight loss challenge, which never ever. got
March
off the
Madness
ground.
isn't over yet.
Well, you don't have
And-
to lose weight to cut your hair.
Well, my rule was because
Shrink his head.
I really, really, really want to get it cut. Like it's been so annoying.
How do you want to cut it? How do you want to get it cut?
I would like to get it short because I can't do this long hair anymore. It's too much work, and I'm too lazy to mess with it. And Hannah gets mad at me because I let knots get into it, and I'll have dreadlocks by the time I'm like 28.
I can't wait till the day that you actually have a short haircut. It's gonna be stunning. Like, because
You're not even gonna look
I'm gonna have to
recognizable.
think about like what he was like back in his like middle school and
Yeah,
early
my
high
little
school
buzz
days.
cut head, yeah.
Oh.
But no, I just my goal was I was gonna lose some weight so my head wasn't so fat and round, and then I would be able to shave my head and it would look semi decent. But now my head is so swollen and bulbous now that
From what?
What do you attribute that to?
all the
Pizzas and
Well, I mean,
Oreos,
brownies and
Monster drinks.
we come home and there's a cookie cake right laying on the counter. There's Post Malone Oreos in the
You
drawer.
don't have to worry about brownie house anymore.
literally,
there you
that
go.
sounds like my parents' house. Like it must be in the Delbrook bloodline
It
that there's a snacks
Well, I
is
mean,
just
yeah.
always there. I mean, I get it. I try to purposely not buy that stuff because I will eat it.
Yeah.
So when I go to my mom's, it's one thing after another. You want some of this? You want some of that? Want some? It's like yesterday I was up there helping my dad with finishing his tax stuff and getting it all prepared, and she's offering me all these things that like, okay, you want some of this? Take some of this home. Take that home. I don't want any of it.
Yeah.
I stopped at the gas station to get gas, and I saw a Lindor
Oh, the
truffle, a
Oh,
Lindor
boy.
truffle 2-pack. It had 2 truffles in them. And I picked it up off the thing, and I started walking towards the register, and I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to get this. And I turned around, I sat it back on the shelf, and I got my drink, and I left.
Do you think that saved you about 1/16 of a pound?
Well, hold on now.
Oh boy.
So then I drive home, and I get to Dollar General. I'm like, I'll go in and walk around and see if you got anything. I end up getting a 3-serving Cadbury milk chocolate bar.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
those out there the other day.
Ate the whole thing
I
on the way
considered
home.
it too, and I was like,
Ate the whole thing, and I got an orange cream Diet Coke.
I got one of those too.
Like,
Oh my god.
was it good?
yeah, it was good.
It was pretty good.
It was good.
Some of
Of
those
course it
Cokes
was.
aren't very good. I don't like when they mess regular Coke up because it's so good. But I don't mind that.
That orange
one.
cream
That
was good.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
I'm trying to get better with my seasonal products, as I always like to try to find one. Unfortunately, with the problem with those, if you find something you like, it's going to go away.
Right.
They've
It's like your
stuck
McRib.
around with the strawberry cream, and cream Dr Pepper. That stayed around for a while, but I don't think orange cream Coke is going to stay for.
Probably not. I'd say limited time.
It was good.
What about Shamrock Shakes? At McDonald's?
I don't do them.
Are they
I don't
back
like
yet?
mint.
Yeah,
so
they're
I-
back.
Are they back?
I heard them talking about it
Ooh.
on the radio the other day.
I had to get one of those after Bocce.
Those things are refreshing to a degree.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to eat them all the
No,
time, but
no,
they
no.
are refreshing.
Yes.
Well, the other day I go home, or I was actually at Sam's Club, and I walk up
Boy,
to
you're
the
out
counter.
and about a lot these
Yeah,
days.
in Sam's Club, and they got the for the club members, you can get like some food up there while you're up there if you have your app. And the one was $1. It's $1 frozen yogurt, like the size of like a medium. It's
Yeah.
a medium smoothie or whatever you get at McDonald's. It's $1. So I was looking at it, and I said, it's only 350 calories. It'd be a nice treat. So I go up to the counter, and I was going to order one, and thankfully my she was like, you have to go order it somewhere else, and I didn't feel like going to order it, so I didn't get it. But just that stuff, I see it, and I go, well, it's only $1, only 350 calories. I'll have one. And then that leads to getting a slice of pizza. And
How much of commerce, like sales and stuff, are based on like the display caps and all that, and just that stuff? I mean, I would just love to ask somebody in those companies, like, how much do you attribute that in your sales? to?
And where
Strategy.
where they place things like stuff close to the checkout where you can just pick it up. And,
Or if there's like a person in front of you and you're sitting
And
there
you're
just kind of looking
looking
around, like, oh, this looks good. Like,
yeah, the checkout line is my worst enemy. I go there. I went to go to Walmart, and I got Hannah some flowers for Valentine's Day.
oh, look at you. What a
I go
gentleman.
through the line, and I go, oh, there's beef jerky. So I go, oh, I'll get a pack of beef jerky. I got mango. How about this? Try this if you see this out of Walmart. I only saw it at Walmart. Mango and jalapeno jerky. There's half is mango, half is jalapeno. It's really, really good.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and I
actually.
got it, I got it done. And jerky too. You take 4 bites of it and it's gone, and then you're $4 out, and it really wasn't worth it. But I remember Rodney used to get every time we'd come over. He had those big. What was that brand? It was the Sweet Baby Ray's jerky, and he would get the giant bag of it in the living room. And every
Jack
time
Link's?
No, not Jack Link's. It's
I have no idea.
I can see the package
yeah,
too.
it's a
and I don't
blue.
remember
It's
what
a
it was.
blue and black package.
I don't even remember him doing that.
Oh, he would always have them on the counter. I'd go over there like a little gremlin and
jerky's expensive.
It
Yeah.
is really expensive.
Bad expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, that Wild Bill's. Chris used to get those from Sleds.
Oh,
and it was
yeah.
like $50 a package.
Well,
I mean, it's really good, but
I remember when BMAC would always get the beef sticks.
oh yeah,
that-
yeah,
Bridgeford. That's what it is.
Bridgeford,
Yeah, but BMAC
yeah.
would get
Tillamook
those.
Indians, the big beef sticks. Yeah,
He'd get those because they must have been out of date or something. Couldn't sell them anymore. So he would bring those up, and oh my God, those are so good.
Do you eat jerky at all?
oh yeah.
I get
But
it,
that's
too.
another one, like you said, or you've described. You eat everything in one sitting. Like
Yeah.
I can't just ration it.
There's
Like
no
I don't
way-
just it'll be, if the package is there and in my
Yeah.
sight, I'll keep going back to it.
And I had
So it's gone.
yeah, I get those 2-pack. They're like the sliver of beef jerky in the long package
Yeah.
by Jack Link's.
Yeah.
Instead of eating one and then having one for later, 2 down the hatch right
Two.
away.
It's 2 and then 2 more for later.
yeah.
That's about the way it works.
I'm good with drinks though. I don't drink quickly. I'm not a down them real
Depends
fast.
on my thirst level, but yeah, no, I might blow through a 6-pack of Coke. No, I try not to keep that in the house, but it's so
Well,
it's so hard
it's
not to.
bad addicting. I'm gonna really struggle if I have to cut soda out now, which I never dreamed I'd have to try to cut out, and sweets. I never had a sweet tooth ever when I was growing up.
He's
Never.
like my
You
dad.
got one now.
Now it's probably
horrible.
he's like Cookie Monster probably. Like
It's
that's my
horrible.
dad. I never even know my dad ever ate sweets. He never ate them ever.
I mean, either. I
As
didn't.
soon as we get done with a big meal, he could be
Gotta have it,
stuffed to
right?
the gills,
Just-
and he'll go. I need something.
but
That's
we
always been my mom.
We had that last brownie house, make your own brownie, and I'm nibbling away till it's just about. I'm trying not to eat it all, so I have some for later. But Job, I went down to Smith Oil that day that you made those sandwiches
Oh yeah.
for Hannah, and I went to Smith. I said I'm gonna go down because we didn't have any pop,
Yep,
and I said
yep.
I'm gonna go down and get me, you, Hannah, and Jarrett a soda. So I went down and got. I bought 2 Dr. Diet Peppers, a Diet Coke, a regular Dr. Pepper, and then of course, I said, I'll get him something sweet.
Right.
So I got Job a $100,000 bar, $100,000 bar.
$100,000.
I got Jarrett. What's he like? Those little tart things. What are they called?
Sour Patch Kids.
Bag of Sour Patch Kids. A big cat.
He got Hannah a big cat and like a Reese's stuffed with M&Ms.
And I went to the
boy.
counter. I had 4 pops.
Oh, the Reese's
and 4,
Pieces Reese?
4 pops and 4 candy bars. I was almost embarrassed. I said back in the day, I would have made fun of a person going to the counter with that. Like back in the day, I'd have been getting like water and I don't even know what, a protein bar or something. I got 4 candy bars and 4 pops.
Once you start on that stuff,
It's horrible.
It is like drug. It
is.
Sugar is the most addictive thing
Oh,
in the world.
Jesus, it's
I don't
awful.
care what anybody else says. I know it doesn't give you the crystal meth, when you're trying to get off of it, but it's pretty close. When you try to stop that, wait till you get if you do go and you stop, you wait till you start getting them fucking headaches.
Oh,
man.
boy, that's gonna
it
be-
is terrible.
I was in the kitchen the other day, and all I wanted was something chocolatey, and I was looking through cabinets and drawers,
Wait, what
the
happened?
fridge,
Nothing.
the freezer, going every corner.
I do
I
the
started
same thing.
eating frozen whipped cream because it was the only
Oh,
thing
I
that
saw
could
you
came
eating that,
close
yeah.
to sweet. And then, of course, that's why I got that candy bar on the way home the other day because I knew we didn't have any chocolate
Isn't
in the
that
house.
just amazing that our government lets us eat stuff like that addicts us that much?
It's unbelievable.
Imagine if they just said, all right, from now on, no sugar-based products that are going to be produced other than healthy food.
RFK's taking out the high
That's
fructose
it.
corn syrup.
We would,
This country might riot.
I'd be the health. I'd be so
It'll be great
healthy.
though. It'll be good in the long run.
It would.
I
I'd
don't
be
know what's-
so healthy.
But people would go crazy. They'd be fiending.
Well,
for
I
it.
mean, I think you gotta leave it available to some extent, but it's making maybe not have it as prevalent. Like when you go to the Dollar General, it's like going through walking on hot coals when you're going up to the register. There's so many tempting things. It's like I just want to run to the register. Like sometimes I'll like hang out in the back until the person's gone and then hurry up because I know I'll give in if I look at that looks good. The Reese's Pieces stuffed peanut butter big cup, and then there's that hot lava one now. It's like, oh my god, I gotta try it. I gotta see if it's really good.
Dollar General has a really good.
They do.
Man,
candy.
and they have a lot of good stuff like noodles. I like ramen.
Oh, yeah,
They have
they've expanded your
huge
noodle
selection.
offerings a
Oh my
ton.
god. But that made me think of a good question here. Do you think blind people are on average more at least when it comes to food consumption, more healthy than a person
don't ever
that
see
can
a
see?
fat
I would say
blind
so.
person.
I would say absolutely.
I don't know if that's
because they don't
Dude,
see
I don't
the.
think you do though. Like, but when you think of someone blind, it's always some skinny guy with a
with a cane.
yeah.
No, but I'd say at least 90% of marketing is all visual, if not 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what my job as a graphic designer was it's basically marketing. You're just marketing.
So they have products they can smell. Like there's not that many of those.
Smell-o-vision, yeah.
I bet it tastes even better for them though,
Oh, man.
because like you don't really know what you're about to
It
bite
could.
into.
So
Oh, but-
maybe if they get on one, they get hooked.
You could also be grossed out, though, too, because you don't know if it looks any good or not. I guess you wouldn't know if it looks bad, but...
That'd be scary. You don't know. What
Yeah,
you're
that would be
biting
very.
into.
Yeah, I'd be
I'm
wanting to open the wrapper for sure.
I'm addicted to a lot of bad things anymore. Chips. Jub just asked me. You
Chips.
love chips?
I love chips, too.
Oh my god, I could
You
just.
love chips?
Oh,
You're a big
geez.
Matt,
sandwich
you
and
like
chip
chips?
guy.
Oh, I love chips. Potato chips to me is almost one of the 5 finest things in the world. Potato chips, a Coke, and then like M&Ms afterwards. It's like that's all I would need. That'd be terrible.
You
I'd
went
be
to a
dead.
restaurant and they had you could pick a side, no cost, beluga caviar or a bag of fresh Lay's.
Oh, I'm going with the chips.
They
100%.
you know what? You could start like a buffet with like snacks,
Snack
like
buffet.
and dips, like guac.
I'm taking champ the first
hell of
day.
a good, hell of a good dip, guac, good salsas, and then your different chips. Jub, we'll look
That could
into
be
that.
like a chip bar.
That'd be like a great. You think I would go?
But your mom would hate that.
Oh,
though.
she
would
would
not
never
go.
go. She'd
Yeah,
never
like
go.
so you'd have to be targeted to barbarians. Like
yeah,
oh.
how could you do it without causing?
Well,
you
germs?
you would just have to have it in like safe contain. They'd have to be in.
well,
it'd cost you a lot.
Wen Wu, the Chinese restaurant Wen Wu in St. Clairsville,
good one.
their buffet, their desserts were just they were the Jello cups just
Yeah.
with the wrapper off
Yeah.
the top,
Yep.
and they would sit the Jello cups in there, and then it was the ho-hos with the white plastic on the bottom or cardboard, and then they'd take the wrapper off. So it was just ho-hos sat in a tray. They didn't actually make them, but that to me was the best dessert I could ever have because I was just stuffing my face full of ho-hos.
But I could see a chip bar, like different chips, like you get your wavies, your regular, your barbecue, all kind of, and then
Tortilla,
you got
yeah.
that tortilla, then your big.
It sounds
your,
delicious.
Your big scoops, then your dips, your ranch, your hell of a good dip.
You are a
God,
huge.
that'd be unbelievable.
I think it would be cool.
I don't think there's much more that you like than when we go to either a Mexican restaurant or one of those restaurants that
Chips and
serve
salsa?
hot chips and salsa.
Oh.
How about Chris that one time when we were eating for, our pregame on our football show, and all he asked me for was a fuck ton of chips and salsa.
Yeah.
I got him like these big a fuck.
Is
ton.
that all he
pint.
ate? Is
It
that
like
all
was
he
like
ate?
that was it. That was it.
Is a bag of
Yes.
a greasy bag of chips
Yeah,
and a pint
then
of
it's
salsa.
like salsas I got hot.
Well, I heard something about chips at a good Mexican
Yes,
restaurant.
those
the
fresh
warm-
ones.
Oh, geez, always. I think El Paso might.
They're very good.
Oh,
Palake Pake's got
The,
good shit.
the El Zocolos aren't bad.
I know,
either.
and if they bring them, I wonder. I try to go back sometimes and look and see what the machine is that they have the chips in.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know if
a
it's
warmer?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
That
almost
might
looks
be
like
our
one of
next-
them popcorn machines.
That might
So
be our next
you're
purchase.
going to be sitting outside. You'll have a hot dog steamer with all your hot dogs in it, a chip warmer out there, and like a big gallon crock pot full of cheese and salsa.
Yeah, but I tell you another one. This wouldn't go along with that, but that that water thing that heats up the water now that your mother
Oh,
has.
the tea kettle, yeah.
Oh my God, that thing is.
They have a lot of them in the UK. They're the ones you flip the switch and they turn blue.
That's super cool. Yeah.
Man.
And it takes like 5
really quick.
minutes to. And then once you get it heated, and then you click it again, it heats up in like 30 seconds, and you don't have to mess with the microwave.
That's great.
Oh my God, they're fantastic.
Speaking of chips, we will talk about all the good ones. I can't tell you there's a worse chip in the entire world than Chipotle's tortilla chips.
They're rough.
salty.
Oh, they're
and
terrible.
They taste like shit.
They're terrible.
They are the worst.
They're greasy too.
They're awful.
They're no good.
I can't even eat them.
No, they're
I don't
no
want.
good.
So like I told my mom and I said,
And
don't ever buy me that. I don't.
No.
Want, I'll never eat them. I hate them. They're
I
disgusting.
know. I agree with that.
I'd buy a bag from Save-A-Lot anytime.
No doubt
before
about
those.
it. Yes,
I
agree with that 100%. I do not like those. I mean, I'll eat them just because I'm usually really
Right, 'cause
hungry
they're
when
there.
I go there.
but they're not good.
And I don't like their salsa. I don't like that salsa.
Their salsas.
Their
just
chips are
okay.
so salty.
They're so salty. It's disgusting. Does your
I-
brother like them?
Well, he gets a bag of chips, and then I like to get a bag of chips and eat my rice bowl with the chips. Like
I
a
tried
fork.
that, but it's so salty it ruins it.
So when I started eating them, I was like, man, these aren't bad. They got a little lime flavor to them, and
Yeah.
I thought maybe these are pretty good. And then I had one, and they were really salty. Like they had a heavy hand, and like the lid came off,
like
and they got real
always.
salty. But then I took those cantina style ones that are the restaurant
on the
style,
border.
on the border.
I've done the
Those are the
same
best.
thing.
And
I have to substitute those, and it was great.
It's night and day.
They're the best.
It's night and day.
Those are the best store-bought chips
Oh,
you can
100%.
get.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And that's I've done the same thing. The Chipotle, I would have to try their chips. I can't do it. Give me the
Yeah.
on the borders. My dad even said, "Get the bag on the borders out. We can't eat these."
You like those cools?
Nah, no, I'm not a big chip guy. You know what I mean?
What?
I don't really eat sweets and chips.
What do you?
because
what
he
do you
grew
eat?
up.
Because he's a healthy
He
guy.
grew up eating Cool Ranch Doritos at 9 in the
Yeah.
morning.
Well,
What do you
I was
eat when you're?
force-fed
What
it,
do you
but
eat
yeah.
when you're hungry and you want a snack? Ice cream?
Granola bar.
I don't really snack. I normally just do meals.
Well, he says he's gonna make a snack, and
What
then
else
he,
to make
he
Jam
makes
mad?
he gets a sandwich, a cold sandwich.
Yeah, like that's
Do
me snacking.
You
Cold
hook up?
sandwich.
Do you cook like those pizza rolls or chicken
but like
tenders?
that'll be like
or-
my meal for the day. That won't be
See, you wouldn't get a bag of Lay's.
like my. If you go look at my cabinet right now, my snacks right now is like a Nutri-Grain bar or like some kind of.
he eats
protein
8
bar.
Nilla wafers in the nighttime.
No, I did do that. That was just to mess with Nick a little
And
bit.
he would
but-
ration them out. 4 in the afternoon.
What do you think Nick's favorite snack is?
Ooh.
What's he go?
right
What's
now-
his
That'd
be
go-to?
hard.
Right now, it's probably the baked Cheez-It. He's obsessed with it.
Should we call him?
Baked
should call.
Cheez-Its?
Yeah, he's got this little recipe where he like seasons them all
Those
up.
are actually good.
Oh,
The ones he brought.
yeah, that was really good.
They're good.
He did a good job with
Nick
those.
does make some good food.
Oh, Nick.
Oh yeah.
If you listen, if you ever want any advice on restaurants or the food to go to or what goes, there's no doubt a guy I would call. No doubt.
Yeah,
He's-
especially in these parts.
he's a
Call
king.
right now.
Pizza connoisseur.
Nick,
Eastern Ohio pizza.
Yes.
real quick, I don't have a lot of time. What's your favorite snack right now?
Snack?
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers.
What kind
Oh.
of crackers and what kind of cheese?
Buttery, Toll House crackers, pepperoni, and then I do a smoked mozzarella block cut in squares.
Well, that's
Real
a
quick,
good one.
give us your Cheez-It recipe.
That's a good one.
Box of Cheez-Its, half a cup of canola oil in a big bowl. Mix that up. A bag of ranch dressing, a packet of ranch dressing.
Okay.
Seasoning. Then you just kind of do to taste cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes. I even threw in some of Miklas's steak seasoning. I threw that in there. And you just pour in a bowl, mix it up, throw it on a baking sheet at 270 for about 7 minutes, 8 minutes, done.
All right.
Delicious.
Hey Nick, is that going to be a Pine Room go-to next year?
I'll have bags on bags of it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Um,
I love how specific he is with all of it. When it comes to food, his answers are so specific. Like really, I know Jeff said the same thing about it. It's like, I just love how specific he is about all this.
Yeah, it's always
There's no gray area.
and it's
no.
it's not just mozzarella cheese. It's a smoked mozzarella cut into cubes from a larger block.
And you can just tell how much passion he has for this stuff.
Yeah, he was eating. What did he have yesterday? That he likes his frozen treats too, Nick. He likes his frozen treats
sweet
too.
treats, you mean?
Yeah, popsicles. He was having a what are
popsicles aren't
What are
mine.
those big popsicles that they used to sell? And they're in a big cylinder.
Oh, big tube ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're
What
all
are those
different
called?
colors?
And there's like mango.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I can't remember what they're called.
We
but
used to
yeah,
have
yeah.
them. They
Yeah,
were
big
huge.
Ball, yeah, I think they sell them at
Yeah, you had
Bomb
Convenience.
pops?
No, bomb pops are the rocket.
Yeah, that's
ones.
like the red, white, and blue ones. These ones are like big, like cylinders.
They like
Oh.
white and orange in them. Anyway, yeah, those.
You
there
guys
go.
went through a huge freeze pop stage. Freeze pops were
And you would
just-
always say, if I find these wrappers around, no more freeze
Oh
pops.
my God, rapper!
sure they were
upon
everywhere.
Rapper. Jarrett would eat those things like
Is that the long ones?
He did
like,
have a
they're
lot
like
of
blue,
those.
red?
yeah, you got to
Yeah.
bite the end off.
Yeah.
of
Jared
it.
did have one of those
Well,
about every day.
Because
Oh,
then
he was
we,
like
when
10 a day.
when we were younger, you had to, because we couldn't do it with our hands or with
Right,
our
just
teeth,
cut
so we
the
would
scissors.
cut them,
Right.
and that kind of limited how many you were going to eat. But then I was able to rip them with my teeth, so I would just grab
I remember
three.
down by where you guys played video games in the basement, there'd be a bunch of them
Oh, rappers.
down there, and then he'd be coming over and
Oh.
say, Chubb, can't you walk over to the can and just put
Behind
this
the
in
couch,
there?
under the
yeah,
couch.
probably Maggie was walking around with some of them.
Yeah, they went through a heavy stage of those. But one thing good about those freeze pops, you could buy them in bulk.
Right.
You could buy a huge. Well, the bag was that like
mesh. It was like
Yeah,
mesh
mesh.
bag, and you
Yeah.
just throw them all in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were really.
I love the banana
big.
ones when I got older.
Now,
the
were those
bananas.
winter or summer only, or do you,
That was summer only.
but
yeah.
you'd probably eat freeze pops in the winter right now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
would.
Definitely did.
Yeah,
You
I
know-
love those
You know what's
things.
sweet? I hated it. I forget what the place is called. It used to be at the Highlands. It was like a yogurt place.
Oh, that was
Mooey's?
Mooey's, yeah.
I couldn't stand.
You didn't like it?
I could. Here's my thing. When I get buffets like that, I don't know what to pick.
You want to? Yeah, you get
No, no, you're
Is that
are
same
you
at
thinking
Cold
about
Stone?
Cold Stone?
Cold Stone?
No, he's
No,
talking about
that
Mooey's.
too. I do the
No,
same.
no,
Where
he's
you
talking
got to
about
decide
Mooey's.
what you're going to put in there?
Yeah, like his toppings. Like
I
you
throw
put
everything in there.
Twix and gummy worms.
Yeah,
in it.
it's
we,
disgusting
we
every
went to
time.
we went to Cold Stone when we were like 10 with my buddy Kyle and Jarrett, and he went through the line, and like I got maybe Oreos and some sprinkles or something, and then Kyle got like gummy worms and Snickers, and Jarrett got something. He got everything in the line, so it was just big pile of.
I don't know what to get.
He had like 4
I'm terrible
bites.
at mixing stuff together, and it's just disgusting.
Well, that's how you are. You can't make decisions when you go places.
It's
to eat.
tough. It's tough. I know it's really hard.
You struggle with that too, John.
do.
You're really bad.
Do you
about
guys struggle when you go to Dairy Queen about what Blizzard and stuff?
Oh,
again?
kills me.
That's a tough one because I'm always like, man, I like this one, but if I want to try this one, but if I don't like it,
Yeah.
then I'm like
Killer.
wasting a trip. So sometimes I get both of them, and I'll leave one in the freezer for later. It's like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
No wonder we're so obese.
Does Ace
Fat
does Ace
pigs.
snack?
No, Ace is very, very, very. He is.
Regimented
Yeah,
in
he
his
does.
buddy.
Yeah, he does not snack unless
Really?
he's like really fucked up. But
Yeah, I don't-
it happens a lot, but he doesn't get into that. Like he's kind of like Cooley. Like if he's gonna be out and he's gonna get him something, he's not gonna snack. He's getting a meal.
Yeah.
like that's how he operates. But he's not a sweet tooth guy. He's not a chip guy. He's not. He's the only one in my immediate family that isn't now.
Man,
my
that's
dad's
amazing.
now turned into something like a werewolf,
Like an animal.
like where he came from. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like
He
all of a
turned.
sudden the
and
moon
he,
come out.
and your dad's sort of probably the kind of guys like me now. You sit for a while watching TV, and then all of a sudden your
Yeah.
brain goes like this,
Yeah.
and you think, "Ooh, what sounds good?"
what do you got in the kitchen?
and it might be just like an hour and a half after dinner.
after he just ate.
And
Yep.
and I'll think crackers and like Nick Jack. I like crackers and cheese.
Yeah,
that's
my,
a good
my
one.
parents eat like 6 meals a day, like 6 like food servings a day. I remember going on. I took them to Ocean City one time, and like on the way in a 6-hour trip, my mom had like 4 different things, and when we stopped to eat breakfast too, it's like you guys are never used to be like that when they were when they were working, and
Isn't that
I do
something?
think that like the more time you have,
Oh, it's
like if
just
I'm
awful.
home. Like if I worked from home, I'd be 500 pounds.
Oh, no doubt
I'd
about
be
it.
500 pounds.
Yes.
Because I when I'm at home, I just like if I'm at work, I'm busy. I'm not even thinking
Right.
about food.
Right.
And if you get home, it's like, oh, what do I got in the cupboard? What? And that's why I don't buy a lot of food for home because I know I'll eat it if I'm there.
Yeah,
Matt,
but then
you-
you're mad because you don't have
Right,
it.
because then you're,
Well, I'd give anything
you're really
for a
craving for
fresh bag of
something,
chips
just
right
like
now.
a handful of M&Ms.
Oh, man.
And then I'll go to convenient like
One-
an idiot.
You watch a lot of shows, and
Yes, I do.
sometimes I'll literally sit down and put a show on, and I'll go, I don't want to watch this without a snack.
Yeah. Right, maybe some
I
popcorn
don't
or
want to watch this
something.
without something.
And then I'll hear him, boom, 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 down the steps.
Yeah.
And he'll just go away with some weird. He had a cheese sandwich the other day.
Ew.
Oh, Dave Mann.
just cheese on bread.
What, just a grilled cheese? Or
No,
Not,
not even
not
grilled.
even on rye?
Cold cheese
Just-
on sourdough bread.
God, it looked awful.
It was
Yeah,
good.
It probably wasn't too bad. But
Now,
that sounds
wait
awful.
a second. I got to take umbrage here. Mr. Cold Sandwich.
Yeah, well,
Right.
Wait,
That's-
wait
no,
a
no, wait.
second.
Hold on, hold on.
You
now, hold on,
despise
now,
cold
hold on.
sandwiches. You actually made Jimmy John's stock tank.
Yeah.
And now you're eating a cold cheese sandwich in your own home?
I hate cold meat.
Okay,
I
all right.
specifically
So we
hate
draw the
cold
line.
meat.
Cold cheese is okay.
Yeah, cold cheese is okay.
you heat
What
up
about
lettuce.
pepperoni stick cold? Can you bite into
I'll
it?
eat that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good with pepperoni, and I've recently been good with salami
Yeah,
too,
okay.
because it's in
Similar,
the same
salty
ballpark.
meats,
yeah,
cured
yeah.
You
meats.
say you hate cold lettuce? You said you put
No,
the
no.
lettuce in the microwave.
No,
Oh.
yeah, I did that with
That's-
something. I put
that's
microwave
just
in
gross.
lettuce, but I don't even like lettuce. But it was just on whatever I put in the microwave. But I had cold meats are out, and I had this argument with Nick 2 days ago. I got for Hannah. For Hannah, we had Isley's chip chopped ham
Right.
on sourdough.
That was going to
with
be your Friday meal.
provolone and mozzarella, and we had these sandwiches that they make at Picklesburg, but they do them in like a pepperoni roll. So we
Right.
put pickles on them too. And I had an argument with Nick that the ceiling when you have a cold sandwich is like from like a 1 to a 3, and that's the ceiling's a 3,
3.
maybe a 5. Let's say 5 because you don't like it, you don't hate it. So let's say a 5 is your ceiling for a cold sandwich. I think the ceiling for a hot sandwich is so much higher than a ceiling for a cold sandwich. And I had this argument with him that he said because it's for convenience to make a cold sandwich. But I had the argument, I timed it. I spent maybe 10 minutes making a hot ham sandwich, like toasted the bread, melted the cheese, did some good, Aunt Kim brought in a hot bacon and pepper jam, and I made it in 10 minutes, and it was so freaking good. Whereas Nick would just slop cheese, ham, bread, boom,
Cold.
eat it.
Yeah, no,
Same thing with him with turkey.
To me, it depends on the meat, and it depends on the bread you're using. Some things I think are all right cold. Now, let me ask you this question. Would you say you guys were going to Jimmy John's, and Hannah really wanted Jimmy John's? Would you not you wouldn't get a Jimmy John's bread with cheese?
I wouldn't. Well, I might get it with cheese.
Because they got good cheese. So next time you have to go up there, get
That's
a
a good
cheese.
thought.
What about
because
tuna?
I'm telling you, their cheese is really good, and their bread is really good. I feel like if you were to take that and just eat the cheese with the bread at Jimmy John's, I think you would like it. It's good.
I would
Take the
probably
meat
like
out of
that.
there.
I would probably like that, but I would never get it cold meat
You
ever.
could just get
What
like a
about
vegan
tuna?
sandwich.
Nope.
Not
Wouldn't do
tuna?
that. Like I can't do cold meat. It just really grosses me out. Like you were eating cold meatballs out of a Tupperware container because you didn't put them in the microwave.
Yeah,
I don't know about
I
that
couldn't
one,
do that
Coach.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if I was drunk enough or hungry
Yeah,
enough,
I think
I
I was.
probably could.
I
Yeah,
don't
it
like
was.
cold chicken either. Cold chicken.
Yeah, it's
You
yeah.
like cold chicken?
No, the only
You like cold
thing
pizza?
Yeah.
That's
I'll do
different.
I'm not a cold
That's
pizza.
okay.
Why?
Pizza and
just a
chicken
different-
aren't even the same ballpark.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
What
some
is it, the
cooking.
texture?
Chicken's always has needed to be cooked and like warm, and I don't know. Just I don't know.
Ah, man, I see it. What about a cold turkey sandwich?
But yeah, I'll do that. Like sliced meat, I'll do that.
No, I'm talking turkey like after Thanksgiving. The turkey just
I'll heat
picking
it up.
You can't eat it cold?
No, it's just.
See, I
I don't
can
really
eat
like
cold.
turkey as it is. I mean, not
Oh,
cold.
That really grosses me out.
What,
it's tough.
turkey?
Really, really grosses
What?
me out.
Turkey's very
Cold meat on a sandwich. That
Finicky meat.
really grosses me out.
A
I
cold
can't
turkey sandwich,
imagine-
lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. Man,
Oh,
is that good?
Yeah,
God.
that's-
Smash
couldn't
it
do
down a little bit. Ooh, you like that, Matt?
No, not at all.
Cold turkey
I
sandwich,
don't, I'm
lettuce,
not a
tomato,
cold
But
turkey
here's the
sandwich
thing.
guy.
I would
Oh,
totally
man.
flip the script, and I don't like turkey anyway. But can you imagine if you got that on a griddle, and toasted that up and made it really nice?
Turkey doesn't go good with a griddle.
It can dry out.
sandwich.
You're right, Coach.
Yeah,
You're right.
No,
My dad said
Then
that.
why
a
do
long
we eat
time.
turkey?
Yeah.
Turkey stinks.
We only eat it once a
Gravy,
year.
gravy,
once
gravy,
a
gravy,
year.
gravy.
Yeah.
Need gravy.
I can't stand it. I
Gravy's
just
like
don't.
makeup.
I do like I will say a thin cut of a smoked turkey breast every once in a while
Yeah.
really is good.
Yeah.
Have you, do you ever get into the smoked meats? Because that's different than your regular that
can't.
big ball of slime that you cut.
Oh,
If you get like a smoked turkey, I think if you got it shaved real thin, almost to where you could see through it, it's
Yeah.
like thinner than beef jerky.
I think that's why I
It's
like
not
the
bad.
Isleys because it was
Yeah,
that chip chop
that
is
that's
so.
how you
I mean,
gotta
it's
have
like
it.
tissue
yes,
paper.
that's how I want my turkey and ham.
Now is that regular ham?
Yeah.
That's like a ham. They
It might be like a.
more processed.
Yeah, I
isn't
think it's like a spam.
it is a little slimy. I
Probably.
will
It's
say
very
that.
slimy. This shit, the
Slimy.
Isleys.
what are those
It's-
sausages people eat?
Vienna.
Oh, I'm not gonna say who, but I had some students that would eat those out of the can. in my class.
God,
Oh,
that's
The Vienna ones are tough.
Yeah, I
The
mean-
Little Smokies I like. The Vienna ones are.
you know, you,
I wanted to throw up.
want to go something gross. Champ eats oysters.
I
out
eat
of-
oysters.
Nah, but oysters are delicious.
I don't mind.
Not out of the can.
No,
though,
I'm
Cooley.
saying out of the
Yeah,
can,
out of the
he-
can.
Oh no, that's crazy.
No, right out of the can.
I don't know about that. I've thought
It's
in
just
the
it
shell.
almost makes me.
Oh.
They're pretty gross because I'm a huge oyster guy. And looking at those and
Oh,
smelling them
What
was-
about sardines? You ever have
Nah,
those?
you can't do
Yeah,
sardines.
Spencer
Red.
does that.
Do you guys ever
Ready
get
sardines.
anchovies on your pizza?
No, I've heard. I hear people
My
say
brother
that those
tried.
are great.
Brian wants to order that and like, yeah, let me get some anchovies. Like, who else is going to eat that?
Yeah.
It's like nobody.
Yeah, like you come to a party. Hey guys, we got pizza.
Well,
And
maybe
everyone
that's
goes, yeah,
maybe
there
that's
you
why
go.
he knows nobody else will eat it. And he can eat it all.
Yeah.
Could be a strategy.
What else is something that I was questioning whether if you like it or not. Oh man, I had a couple things. Oh, but I was in
You know what's really good when you get into hankering for it is a good peanut butter sandwich on fresh bread.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You gotta add jelly.
white bread.
I like the
that's-
jelly, too.
Yeah, jelly's
I'm a
good.
PB&J
But I'm
guy.
like a 2/3 peanut butter to a
Oh,
third
yeah,
jelly,
yeah,
aren't
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you get too much jelly,
jelly's
it's
too-
horrible.
No, I agree with that
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
You got to go heavy on a peanut butter.
Well, I'll even go sans jelly and just go straight peanut butter. I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I was probably about 19 before I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't like peanut butter cools?
No, I like peanut. I just like jelly, peanut
You
butter
like
jelly
with
more than just a peanut butter sandwich.
You like the crust off your
no, I eat the
sandwich?
crust.
Do you?
You know who doesn't like something crazy is Say doesn't like applesauce. He's never had it.
Oh yeah.
He's never
Really?
had applesauce his whole
Really?
life.
Man,
Probably the texture.
I love applesauce.
I
Probably
could
the
eat.
texture.
I could eat
It's
a
hard to find a
gallon
good
of
one.
applesauce.
It's hard to find a good applesauce.
My Uncle Bob makes homemade.
I remember
applesauce.
Jarrett saying that. Yeah.
I took the whole jar into my room and
Yeah,
just ate
that's-
it like
Cinnamon
Winnie
applesauce.
little
the-
cinnamon taste.
I was like Winnie the Pooh. I was just eating it like a.
You ever had those? I haven't eaten a Cracker Barrel in so long, but like those apples, the fry, they are delicious.
Are they good?
Oh my god, yeah.
Man,
they're in
they
that
get it.
glaze of
And
the
they're
cinnamon and
hot.
caramel. Oh boy, you talk about a delicious dessert.
One thing I've been eyeing up when I go into Smith because they have one can of it, one can sitting above the microwave where all the hot food is, a can of Spam.
Ugh.
I want to try grilled Spam really, really bad.
What did we
Why?
have?
I don't know. It just sounds good. They have it on a lot of Japanese and Korean
They do,
meals.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to try that so bad. And they have a bunch of different flavors. I would love to try that.
I mean,
That
I
sounds
haven't had
good to
that in
me.
years, but
I
it was
haven't
okay.
either.
I just would never buy it. And
Is it hot dog-ish?
That's what it looks like.
yeah, but it's like a different texture than a hot dog. It's like
A little,
ground kind of, but like still like
you get like
Patty,
you get like a
like,
lip,
it's-
lip and a
testicles.
Ears.
Yeah.
Who knows what's in it?
Ugh.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be pork.
yeah. That I could never see myself ever going to a sub restaurant and ordering a cold tuna sandwich.
Yeah, I
That
couldn't
is
do
the
that
most
either.
vile.
I only
Cold tuna?
That's the most vile.
some people just love tuna. I'm not the tuna fish sandwich person, but I love like seared tuna
Oh yeah.
or sushi grade tuna.
How
One
about
of the-
chicken salad?
I like
A
chicken.
good
Every once in a
chicken
while, I
salad.
like a
Good.
chicken salad
Get
once
it
in
out
a
of
while.
chicken salad.
But
Get it
the
out of my
mayonnaise really
face.
bothers me
Yeah,
a
it
lot.
can't
so
be
I
too.
can't.
And no,
If it's too mayonnaisey,
that's
man.
the thing about a good chicken salad. It can't be too wet.
Yep.
It's got to be dry.
Yep.
Sam's Club had a good chicken salad.
You don't like chicken salad, Jeb?
How about the chicken
It's
salad?
cold. It's just
Yeah,
gross.
he's anti-cold. Chicken salad, they start putting like cranberries and apples in it. It gets too flashy.
Nah.
Too much.
Yeah.
Keep
Stick
it
with a
simple.
nice dry. I'm with you, Matt. Too much mayonnaise.
Yeah, you can't.
But too much mayonnaise in anything
Yep.
it
Mayonnaise
ruins
is gross. Point blank.
really
Is
is.
it?
But
I
when-
love mayo.
Not too much. You got to that's when I go to Subway, I tell them just to
Light.
run it down one time.
Yeah, they start doing free
Oh
lines.
man, oh boy, that could get rough.
There's nothing that can ruin a sandwich faster than that.
or too much Italian dressing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
something.
Well, too much of anything usually.
Yeah,
is pretty
any
shitty.
sauces. Any sauce is too
Nah.
much.
Do you like the Chipotle Southwest sauce at Subway?
Yeah, I do. I
See,
like it.
I liked it, and this is a mental block until I realized it was part mayonnaise. Because I was like, in my
yeah.
mind, I was like, this has to be mayonnaise based.
Yeah.
I always was hoping it was sour cream.
you don't
based.
like it at all.
There's the
No, I'll eat it. Listen, I don't detest. I just won't eat mayonnaise as its own self. Like if it's in something, I'm good. I can't have too much. Like Coach and I were
There's the
saying,
Southwest.
it's too much.
Now I
man.
want you to try this when you go there. Get two sides. There's the Southwest sauce, but then there's the Baja Chipotle. I like the Baja Chipotle better. Go
Yeah.
get two sides and compare.
Yeah,
them.
I think I like the Baja too because
Yeah.
for a while they only had the Chipotle Southwest.
How about the staples, mustard and ketchup? You guys
Love both.
See, I'm not a huge ketchup guy.
Ooh.
I do love ketchup.
Like now, French fries, yeah, but on a sandwich,
Hot dog.
Not on a sandwich.
Ah,
I'm
geez.
only eating it on a hamburger and on a hot dog.
yeah.
What
yeah.
other sandwiches did you put?
I would
ketchup
never
on?
put like.
Oh, just like ham and cheese with ketchup.
Oh,
or
I couldn't.
something like
If
that.
I did that, I'd probably vomit. Same with turkey. Like if ketchup came near turkey, it would bother
What
me.
about eggs?
Yeah.
People put them on eggs.
Yeah, I do that.
Ketchup
I like
on
that.
eggs?
Breakfast.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
like on your breakfast
Tabasco.
potatoes.
I like the hot sauce
Oh,
on like a
yeah.
breakfast sandwich.
Oh yeah.
That's
Hot
a good.
sauce is the way to go.
But mustard, you guys mustard?
I'm
I
a
like mustard.
brown mustard guy.
I do
I
like-
like the more ritzy, spicier mustards for like kielbasis and like for smoked sausages.
You
and
guys
things
like
that.
mustard on
Brats.
pretzels?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'll say like if you get a good honey mustard type dip in
on
a pretzel, that's a damn good
Yeah,
snack.
it's a good snack.
Really, really good.
Yellow
snack.
mustard goes a long way.
It does.
Yellow
It
mustard
does.
goes a long
That's
way.
why they
like
sell
a
it in little
dab,
jars.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
We're-
It's very overpowering.
Talking about tuna, one of my off puts about tuna is I would have to, if I ever ate tuna, I would have to eat it by myself because to me it's like a stinky sandwich.
What, tuna?
Yeah, it's somebody like egg salad sandwich. We went to Sheetz. I'll never forget this. We went to Sheetz down in Morgantown when we were painting our cousin's house. And we go into Sheetz and they got all this hot food that you can order right off the fryer, and they'll get you nuggets or whatever you want, quesadillas. He gets an egg,
Out of the
cold
cooler?
egg salad
Oh.
sandwich out of the
Egg
freezer.
salad is
Oh
to
God.
die for. Love it. Now there's another one.
That is
you get
tough,
too
man.
you get too much mayonnaise or too much of the relish in there, it ruins it. Got to keep it nice and I could eat it with a spoon.
Ew.
A black olive and eggs.
that's
Olive
really
and
tough.
eggs.
You
Ew.
didn't like the smell of that chicken from Tim Hortons that I would get.
Oh yeah, no, it smelled like somebody came in this
It was
room,
so good.
farted, and then ran out.
Cole, do you like black olives?
I've never had it.
You've never had black olives?
ever
Matt,
since
you
I
like
was-
black olives.
I do not.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
you like
saying
green
I.
olives.
You know why he
I
doesn't
detest
eat
them,
them?
but I don't
I'm
like
too
them.
scared.
Why do you not like
You
them?
said it tastes like a bloody nose.
I didn't say that. Myers, said that.
Well, he's kind of right.
I don't know why I'd ever want to try that.
My mom and brother love black
Oh,
olives.
God. I could eat a whole jar.
Lola will sit in her office and eat a whole can of green olives.
Yeah, now see, I could like them, but I don't
Green.
like them near as much as. See, I thought you guys were olive guys.
Ugh.
Why did you think that?
I don't know. I thought Matt was for
No,
sure.
Ace.
What
That's
food
Ace.
item is black that you eat?
Oreos.
A fresh open can of black olives.
Eh.
Dump out the juice a little bit, and then you could just go to work on them.
When he used to make seafood nachos, he would sit and every other handful would go to the tray, then the other one would go to his mouth, and by the time he got done, the whole jar would be
whole
empty.
thing all-
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's just good stuff. Really good.
You said you'd have that. You'd have a bowl of, as your final meal, a bowl of black olives, a bowl of peas, a bowl of mashed potatoes, and there's one other thing you had.
Was it meatloaf?
Yeah, big
Boy.
tray of meatloaf.
He'd be the best guy to execute ever because
I'm
that'd be the
cheap.
cheapest meal the state ever
Go down to
paid for.
Dollar General. You can get this guy's meal. Save a lot.
Can we execute more guys like this? God.
That and like
Save us
water. You like
millions.
water chestnuts. Like
Oh,
huge
I like
water.
water chestnuts, but not out of the
corn.
can. I
Well,
like 'em
no, but like on that.
in your
uh,
Asian foods.
Oh, by the way, Matt, I had I got ramen. We went to the ramen.
Oh, yeah.
ramen bar.
I got it
absolutely
again. It
loved
was a lot better. The
I did
broth,
too.
the broth was less salty.
Oh, I
I-
absolutely.
It was
loved
really
it.
good.
By
Oh.
Center Market or
Yeah.
Center
Yeah.
Market. I my second batch was really
Yeah, I agree.
good.
Big step,
really good.
big step in the right direction.
What
there.
meat did you get?
I got one of the it's a beef, whatever.
I got portobello mushrooms.
Okay.
They were unbelievable.
Yeah.
I get those next time. They were really good, man.
What's
Now-
it called? Wheel and Nudes?
Wheeling Nudes.
Yeah, now see if you got if you get the chicken and you like white meat of they're going to give you the thighs, all dark meat.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jarrett hated it.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
Jared said he didn't like it because he said it looked like they put a chicken thigh in a bag and then put an M80 in the chicken and just blew it
That's
off.
what a soup is. Like that's how it gets.
That was
Yeah, it's good. I mean, that's one of the
Now,
more,
I learned some things. I wasn't a big fan of the chicken. I would definitely go with the mushrooms, but I would also get a side of rice with it, and then probably put the rice, use some of the rice into the
a good idea.
soup. Oh.
Did you see those sliders they have on the menu?
Oh yeah, I did see
I
those.
tried them. They're good.
Are they
They're
good?
spicy pork, shredded pork
Ooh.
slider. Well, if you're looking for a little substance when you're getting the soup, they're
Okay,
very good.
okay.
Very good. But no, all in all, that they
enjoyed
improved that broth, and I'll be a
I'm
regular customer.
definitely going back.
Yep, it's
100%.
good stuff.
I would
And
go
it's,
back.
more on the healthy side for what we have in this area.
Yeah. No.
Job. That's
not
what we
very
got to do for lunch this week.
I'll do that again. I want to try those sliders because
They're good.
I was thinking they were
Get
like
the pork ones were
dumpling
better than the
pork.
chicken.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, be careful with that hot sauce. Oh Lord,
Oh, sauces, yeah.
I went to the middle. There was like a 1, 2, and 3, and a guy said you better be careful.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this.
you got to be careful.
And I went like that, and wow.
And I tell you, I don't know where he gets his produce from, but really good. The jalapenos are really fresh.
Yes.
Pea pods were really good. The bamboo shoots in the chili sauce. Wow, what a nice touch
was
those were.
impressed.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, those are really good.
Yeah.
Was impressed. So I'm definitely going back to that. I like the guys were really nice, and the price was reasonable.
No, price is fair.
I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah, everything was fresh too.
Yeah, see, that's high. We got high standards
Yeah.
from some of the places we've been. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's that's really good. They're doing a good job. I'm
They
glad
are.
they definitely improved the broth because it was so salty the first
Well,
time.
I had told
Like
you
you
that,
said, it
that-
was evaporating and made sense.
What's Tito? Do you know Tito's real name?
I just know him by Tito.
The hot dog guy. He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
he's got to be up there more often because they're getting a lot of
He's
complaints
getting it right.
about
He's getting it right
the
now.
salt was the broth.
Got to
was
add
too
more water
salty.
back to it and stuff. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I
stuff.
liked it, and I will definitely go back to that. So
Yeah.
great food talk today, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good. I hope everybody's eating while they're watching this. This is actually one of the ones where we don't talk about gross stuff and people vomit while they eat and listen to us.
No disclaimer needed.
I got it. One question is sort of related to food, but not because I went back in this bathroom. It just doesn't have anything to do with going to the
boy.
bathroom, but and in your bathroom, do you guys do paper towels go over the top or underneath?
Underneath.
And then does toilet paper go over the top or underneath?
Underneath.
I think I go over the top.
I go underneath.
I just however it gets on there. I don't care.
Here's the problem. Over the top, it's laying right there for your hand.
Yeah.
Underneath, it's against the wall.
Yeah.
So then you gotta fiddle around with the wall, and sometimes, and then if it's like if you don't have it already hanging out, you can't find it.
Yeah, and then it rolls away too
rolls
easy.
away.
I think I don't know.
Over the top, always.
No, I disagree. Because if you have it over the top and you pull too much and then it falls back the other way, then you have too much hanging down. You have too much hanging down
How
in
hard
front.
are you pulling that thing?
No, I'm saying if you rip it too high.
If you're like giving it to spindle.
Yeah, then if you pull too much, too much will fall down.
But if it's under and you're trying to roll it too fast, sometimes it goes around
Right.
and nothing comes off.
Right. Anytime I sit down on a toilet and it's underneath, I immediately flip it over.
Do you really?
Immediately flip
In a
it over.
public place?
Paper. No, not a public
You're doing
place.
the Lord's work over there.
No, I just want to get in.
Yeah,
and
get out of there as
In and
fast
out.
as
I just-
possible.
at home.
You don't care if you're taking paper towels into the stall.
All right, I got a question about that toilet stuff.
Hopefully
you just
finished
said-
your meal.
No. This is kind of gross, and I'm not going to name names, but we had this conversation in a debate. Is it ever reasonable for you to eat while you're on the toilet?
No.
I've never done that ever.
No.
But I'm saying it ethically is that
All right, I got one caveat. You you went to the gas station, you got a nice bag of gummy worms or something, and you're coming home and you know you gotta go, and you're just like, I really want these right now. So you have them like sitting
All right.
on your vanity, and you like reach over and
I'll
grab
give you-
one,
I'll-
but like not anything else.
I'll give you
Like a sandwich. and
yeah, or
fries.
maybe I was chewing a mouthful of something and
Bowl of
went.
soup.
So I'll give
No,
you a
never.
more specific example. A Red Baron
So you're this is one of your friends right now. guaranteed.
Red Baron deep dish pizza on the toilet.
That's disgusting.
No,
dude.
that's
Now, what would be better, on the toilet or in the shower?
Shower.
Probably the shower.
Well,
but
so what do
like,
you do? Stick your head
No,
out? and-
like back towards the water, and then you're
oh my
eating the.
God. What
if
kind of-
you can't wait
Yeah, Jesus
5
Christ.
minutes to take a
is this
shower,
person
poop.
like in a time regiment where they only got
No,
like 2 minutes?
my
to-
argument was it was better in the shower. If you had to eat in 10 minutes,
I agree because like it could be a
can't
very
get we can't
like,
get water on
enjoying
it.
a pizza. It would not be something I would want to be doing if I was like smelling sewage.
Yeah.
Like I mean that's like not a great mix. So like at least in the shower I get the smell of maybe some
Yeah.
zest on your
Yeah.
fucking pizza.
Like I just got 6 slices of Patsy's in my mouth
goes
and I
right to the
said, you know
shower."
what? I think I'm gonna take a shower. and eat this."
Like a drink in the shower, absolutely. A beer, yeah. A shot of whiskey, yeah.
but not a Red Baron deep
Probably
dish.
not.
Dear God.
Hey, I'm gonna go.
I like
take
how
a
it's Red
shower.
Baron
Cook, make me a
specific.
hot dog and bring it.
Maybe
to me
not
in
Red
there.
Baron.
I
Yeah,
always
right,
love
yeah.
eating my hot dog.
Usually
in the
people have a
shower.
hot dog steamer in the bathroom. So you guys should put that. You know, maybe not a Red Baron in the on the toilet or the shower, but maybe a Tony's.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, right.
That's more acceptable.
Yeah, we had that conversation in that.
Oh,
Who?
Lord.
Which one of your
I'll
messed
tell
up?
you. I'll
No,
tell you.
no.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to guess.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah.
yeah. There's not many that you. Probably,
I don't know though.
Were they
I'll
under
tell you
time
what now. Wait a
restraints?
second. Knowing your friends, I'm not going to eliminate a couple of the guys. Everybody thinks it's a
We're
certain
pretty
guy.
fucked up.
There's another guy in your group
Yeah.
that has a pretty
there's-
important job in this world.
It's beyond.
That is like,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
It's
yeah,
incredible.
he was in the mix for me. For
like,
sure.
like,
It's incredible he's gotten the way he's gotten.
and sends the if certain people saw some of the things that he's done, and they may say,
We talked about that a lot. Where like,
son, you're appreciate your effort and you being here, but
You gotta go. You're a liability.
You're a time bomb.
My question back to the pizza. This has me kind of my mind blown. But like, was he in a hurry? Like what? I mean,
I don't think.
like who decides that that's just something that's going to go together?
Or was he eating it and all of a sudden?
Yeah, right.
It was
gets-
oh boy,
yeah.
oh boy,
That's what
oh boy.
Or you
he
think,
couldn't put it
You're
down.
right, no, Bub, put it down.
He
Or
just
he's
ran
just
with
too
it.
good.
He's running, biting it as he's going in, trying to get his pants
Well, you think you might as
unbuckled.
well just get it all at once.
But he holds the slice in his mouth while he unbuckles
Yeah.
his pants. Oh boy.
Or he felt it and he said, "Let me hurry up and pop this in the oven so I got something to do."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let us know. Do you think would you rather be in the shower or on the toilet eating a Red Baron deep dish?
And does the toilet paper go over the top or underneath?
All right. Thanks for joining us. Episode 148. Myself, Cools, Matt, and Coach. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you here in the Pine Room next week. Later.